Hey guys, it's me Sam and welcome to this week's weekly catch up. Firstly, I'd just like to apologise. I am a grumpy old fucker today. I really am. And I'm justified in being so. See, in the week my boiler decided to pack up. For some reason it just would not light up. It would not with the flame. And I had to ring up the housing association and get an engineer out to come and repair it for me. And so they did. Or so I thought. See, it started playing up again yesterday, and today it's packed up again full stop. But what with it being the bank holiday and the fact that it's quite warm, so you won't be needing any heating on. And I'm sure you can cope with boiling some hot water on the stove or via a kettle. They're not going to be sending anybody out now until Tuesday. And basically on Tuesday I was meant to be having my 6-month gas check-up anyway, so chances are whoever comes out to do my gas check on Tuesday will do another temporary bodge job, and I'm so frigging livid, I really am. I mean, I just wanted to wash up, that's all I wanted to do, and it just will not come on full stop. I mean, luckily, yeah, great, the weather's beautiful here in the UK today, so no, I probably won't be needing the heating on, but once it was bloody freezing, it's a joke. Okay, so now that I've got that off my chest, and now that I've finished washing up, I had to boil a saucepan of water on the stove to wash up because I don't have a kettle. I have like a water dispenser. It's like only dishes out like 1 cup's worth of that water, so using that would be pointless. So I ended up using a saucepan of hot water. The joys of renting from housing association, guys. Anyway, enough of that. How are you doing? Hope you're all okay. And as I said, this is my weekly catch-up video. So basically, what has one been up to this week? As per usual, not a flipping lot at all. Well, basically Monday and Tuesday was basically just researching and getting together my conspiracy theory that I uploaded on Wednesday. In case you haven't watched that, it was all about whether it really was the Titanic that sunk or not. And yeah, other than that, I haven't really done much else. Basically staying in and dying of literal boredom. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for me doing this research to keep me occupied, I don't know what I would be doing. I literally would be chewing on myself just out of pure boredom, I guess. First day, I had to go into town. I had to go to the job centre and sign on, and yes, while I was in town, I did do some shopping, and normally I would upload my shopping haul, but this week I really couldn't see the point. Honestly, I didn't really buy all that much, so it just wasn't worth recording, and I don't think I'm going to bother doing one next week or the week after because I haven't got the money to spend on shopping, if you want to know the truth. I've got enough to, like, if I need to get milk or Jasmine any more cat food or anything like that, I've got enough for that. Actual shopping, no. So basically all I did on Thursday was get what else I needed for meals until I get paid again, and that would do. But I will, at the end of this video, give you an idea of what meal plans we're going to be having for the next 7 days, I guess. So yeah, obviously once I come back I did more research, but this time for this week's ghost story, which was all about the Langham Hotel in London. As I stated in that was a really tricky one to research. I'd always known that it was haunted and I'd heard about the ghost stories, but like with any other ghost story that I research into, I always like to find proof of the ghosts, or like them being captured on camera and stuff like that, but they don't seem to allow paranormal teams in. I mean, they'll let people stay, for example, if you want to stay in room 333, you can do so, but apparently according to the London Hotel, people prefer not to stay in that room. So there doesn't seem to be any kind of paranormal investigations done by proper paranormal teams done there. There don't seem to have, orbs or mists or anything like that being captured on camera. I'm very dubious. I mean, I have to admit, when I was doing the actual research, one of the websites did state that they think that these ghost stories were invented by the BBC or by journalists or whatever that stayed in the accommodation there. They made it up so as to get out of going to work or working early in the mornings. I don't know. But it was a tricky one indeed. I'll just say that much. So anyway, I uploaded that on Friday. So Friday did mainly consist of me putting it all together and then editing it and uploading it on the night. I mean, it took a while as well because my laptop was playing up and my webcam was playing up as per usual, and I wasn't impressed. Yesterday was a much nicer day. I actually went round to one of my friends. She was having a barbecue in the afternoon, so I stayed there for a good few hours. It was nice, got me out the house. I made a bit of a bluebird, decided to wear a long sleeve top and ended up feeling like shite. I think I had a heat stroke or something, I don't know. But when I woke up this morning, my head was literally banging, and it wasn't because I drunk alcohol, so I had an hangover or anything like that, because I didn't drink alcohol. I don't drink. The only thing I like to drink is my tea. And whilst we're on the mentioning of tea, today's mug of the day is this lovely tartan bingy cup here. This is part of a set of 4 that I picked up from Asda. I think I bought it not last Christmas, the Christmas before, so it was for that Christmas. I just wanted a nice combination of greens and red. I liked it, so I bought it. And I think they cost me £5 or something like that. And in case you're interested, I'm drinking a cup of Twinings matcha tea with cranberry and lime. I won't say it tastes the best because it doesn't, but it's healthy, so that's all that matters. And today's just been my usual Sunday blitz in the house, so it's been cleaning the bathroom, changing the quilt on my bed, putting clothes piles away, vacuuming and cleaning that smelly bum's litter tray, stuff like that. Stuff that I like to do at least once a week and then don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. Me and Jessica, we're not exactly the most messiest of people, so the house doesn't need to be constantly cleaned and tidied. We tend to just keep it clean as it is. So for the rest of the day, I'll be uploading this for you guys to watch, but I'm just going to kick back and chill out and enjoy the rest of the day. Unless we're here in the UK, this is actually a bank holiday weekend. So you lucky buggers at work, I've got the day off tomorrow. Awesome for you. No sarcasm meant at all, by the way. On the job front, absolutely nothing, and I've applied for shed loads as per usual. I've even applied for a job working with DWP. In case you live in the US and you don't know who the DWP are, DWP is the Department of Work and Pensions. They're run by the government, and they are basically, when I go to the job centre and I see people sign on, it's that kind of job that I've applied for. This is how desperate I'm getting. Now, when you apply for a job with DWP, it's not just a normal bog standard kind of application. They ask you to do a certain types of tests. So you've got verbal tests, and then there's all sorts of tests, let's just say that much. And last year when I applied for a job with DWP, I failed the tests. So I never even got through to the first round. But this time, one, passed all of the tests. So I'm just awaiting the test results. And if I did pass them, which I think I did, then that means I've made it through to round 1. Yeah. The only downfall to this job being the fact it's actually based in Birmingham city centre. But it's a job all the time. Simple. So that's all that matters to me. So, what have I got planned for this week coming? Well, Monday, it's bank holiday. I think Jess is at work. Once again, I haven't seen her all weekend. That's because she's been with her. He's not my boyfriend. His name's Jack. He's definitely called Jack. And yeah, I haven't seen her. I know that she went to the West Midlands Safari Park today because she's been putting it on Instagram. And she did say that she would be back tonight. Maybe she does or not. I don't know. If not, as per usual, I'll see her first thing in the morning before she pops off to work, because I know she said that she's working all the bank holidays this year. She's even working Christmas Day. Well, only the morning. I think it's from 10 till 2. And then she'll spend the rest of Christmas Day with me. And then she'll go and see her dad's side of the family on Boxing Day. So at least then they can't get too jealous. So if she is at work today, I'll be on my cards. But I've got things planned. For example, I'm going to mow my front garden because it's starting to look like a jungle again. I only did it about 3 weeks ago, and already I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's a combination of the rain that we've had and then nice sunshine and then more rain and then more sunshine. The garden is going into jungle style. It really has. So I'm going to have to get out there and give it a jolly good old mowing. Make it look nice and tidy. And also I want to just reblitz upstairs a little bit more, like run the vacuum around up there, because on Tuesday I have my boiler check, which means I'm either going to kill the engineer, he doesn't sort, or I will be ecstatically happy and he does fix it. I don't know, we'll see. But Tuesday it'll be another day at home because I have to wait in for the engineer to come and do the boiler check. They could be here between the hours of 12 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I find this very unfair. I don't know if you agree or not, but for example, if you're at work, you've got to then book off that time to make sure you're at home for the engineer to come out and do the gas check. They should give you a specific time as to when they are going to get to you. Luckily, I don't have a job, so it's not a major issue on my part, but... So, anyway, Monday and Tuesday, as well as that, I'll also be doing more research. I've made a start on it. It's for my next conspiracy theory. It's going to be all about whether mermaids really exist or not. It's a very interesting subject. One that I've never really delved into much before. But I'll discuss that more in that video. Wednesday, I will be making and starting researching for this week's ghost story, and I will, as always, upload that on Friday. I know that I said I was going to do my April favourites this week, but I just didn't get round to doing it today. I'll be honest, I couldn't be bothered. So I'm going to plan to do that next Saturday, which I say this Saturday coming instead. And as always, on Sunday, one will do a weekly catch-up video. Quick vaporoonie. Okay, so yeah, I said that I would give you a quick run through of the meal plan that I've got planned for the next 7 days. I'm going to begin with Thursday of this week because that's where I got up to. We'll see how far we go, because as I said, I've done it actually all the way up until the 20th, because I should get my money on the 21st. Oh, actually, talking about my money, I forgot all about that. I spoke to Tracy about this when I was at the job centre, and I told her what was going on. Because I've got to go and see her on the 17th, she's going to check my account for me while I'm at the job centre on the 17th to see how much I'm going to get paid, because you can do shit like that. So then at least I've got a heads up and I know what to expect. So say for example, debt management haven't brought the debt down to £12 a month, then at least I can ring up Universal Credit and go, oi, sort it out, will ya? Anyway, let's get back to the meal plan. On Thursday I did boiled potatoes, chicken cubes and broccoli. Didn't sound all that exciting, but it was still very tasty and very filling at the same time. Friday we had roast sweet potatoes, jerk chicken, which I made my own. I didn't make my own chicken. It's not like I've got them growing in the back garden. But obviously I had chicken breasts So I just got some out, defrosted it, marinated it with some jerk chicken powdery stuff that I've got, and served that with a corn on the cob as well. So that was very nice, very spicy. Oh, very spicy indeed. In fact, it damaged my guts the next morning. It really did. Sorry. TMI, I guess. TMI. Last night for my dinner I had spaghetti carbonara with garlic flatbread. The spaghetti carbonara was a ready-made meal that I'd found in a Co-op a couple of weeks ago, and I paid 60p for it. It was reduced, so bargain. And the flatbread was also something that I found in the reduced area at Asda last week. I had one with my dinner last week, and then I had the second one last night with my carbonara, and oh, it was so good. So good. Tonight I plan to do roast potatoes, roast chicken breasts, boiled carrots and parsnips, and broccoli. Now normally I would roast my parsnips and carrots, but for some reason, I don't know why it happened, but they just end up being cremated full stop. So I'm fed up with wasting veg, so I'm just going to boil them instead and see how they taste like that. I'm only doing the parsnips for Jessie, so I like some. I'm the carrot lover. Tomorrow I'm going to do curry with rice and poppadoms. The poppadoms that I picked up on Thursday were the more cheaper ones for 89p, so they're not my fancy Walker Sensation ones. I just wanted to try and save a little bit of money, because I still didn't have my Walker's points anyway, so not a major issue. Tuesday I am going to be doing a cheese and potato pie with broccoli and sweet corn. Just fancy the cheese and potato pie. I haven't had cheese and potato pie in ages, and it's so easy to make. Well, obviously you just boil some potatoes, you mash them up, you add some cheese to it, bung it in a thingy bob, sprinkle some cheese over the top, bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Nom, nom, nom. Wednesday I will be doing chili con carne. The minced meat I've had for a good few weeks now in the freezer, so it's time to be used up, and we'll just have that with some rice. Thursday, going to do boiled potatoes, salmon and veg. I'm not sure exactly whether I'm going to do anything to the salmon. I think it's already chili infused anyway, so I might not need to. Friday, I'm going to do pizza and chips. We still have not had that pizza. Do you remember that pizza I showed you? Still have not had it. Just don't ask. We're going to have it. Even if I have to force feed it her, we're going to have that pizza. We are. We are indeed. And then Saturday, as always, Jess won't be here. It's obvious she won't be here. She's never here. So I'll just make myself some pasta with pasta sauce, and I've got those turkey meatballs, so I'll get a few of those out, defrost it and have it with that, because I like meatballs. I do. And then next Sunday, I plan to do a roast dinner, but I've actually bought a gammon joint. It was only £2.65, and no, it wasn't reduced. They just brought it down even more in price. It used to be about £3.75, then they brought it down in price down to £3, which I thought was really good for a gammon joint. And now they brought it down even more to £2, whatever it was I just said. I cannot remember, my brain's gone. It's gone. So yeah, I'll do roast gammon next Sunday. I think I'm going to end it there. I can always update you next week when I do my weekly catch-up, what other meal plans we've got for that week. But that's it, guys. As usual, as you can see, my life is so fun practices. It's just amazing. But at least weather here over the last couple of days has been absolutely gorgeous. It's just nice to see blue skies and sunshine. It is. It brightens you up a little bit. It does. It perks you up. Because I have to admit, over the last few days I've been feeling a little bit down. More down than I normally am. In all honesty, if I carry on feeling like this, I'm going to have to drag myself off to the doctors and get myself back on the old antidepressants, because I can't be dealing with feeling like this. I mean, even Tracy at the job centre picked up on my vibes, and she could see I wasn't myself. bless her, she was like, you know, keep your chin up, Sam. Keep that smile on your face. Come on, you can do it. Don't let it get you down. So I won't. And with that, I'm going to conclude this video. As always, guys, if you do take the time to watch this, thank you very much for doing so. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you would like to leave me a comment, please do so. Well, I'll leave them down there. And that's it for today. I shall see you all next week. But enjoy your bank holiday. Take good care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Until then, bye for now.